Hi friends, we are going to work on our greenhouse today. This went home in the bag of materials that you just picked up on Friday. And here are the materials we're going to need. You're going to need a pencil to write with, a paper towel, your greenhouse, some tape, and the bag that all of your seeds in, plus one of your seeds. Now, the first thing that we're going to need to do is write our name on the line. I'm going to write my name. You write your name, please. Now it says, Miss Arredondo's greenhouse, planted on, and we're going to write today's date, planted on April, the code number for April is 4, April 14th, 2021, but we can just write the 21 and that would be okay. Now, the next thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take our paper towel and we're going to have to get it wet so that we can give our seed everything that it needs. And we know that one of the things that seeds need to grow is water. All right, I have my paper towel here at the sink, and I'm just going to get it wet. I don't need it to be dripping wet, but I want my paper towel to have a good amount of water in it so that my seed can get everything that it needs. Okay, friends, we're on to our next part. Now that my paper towel is nice and wet, I'm going to open the bag and I'm going to put it inside with my seed. There's a little bit of water dripping, that's okay, but I don't need a whole bunch. I'm going to make sure that my seed is sitting a little bit on top of the wet paper towel, and I'm going to trap a little bit of air in here with it too. We know that the things that a seed needs to grow and a plant needs to live are sunlight, air, and water. There's a little bit of air in the bag with it. There's a paper towel, and since my bag is shut nice and tight, make sure that your bag is shut all the way nice and tight. The air and water will stay in with it, and we're going to see our seeds start to germinate. We're going to see roots come out. We're going to see the stems start to grow, leaves start to grow. And since we closed our bag nice and tight, the water and air will not go anywhere. And we're going to see it grow just for a few days, and then we'll be able to move them out of the bag, since they're going to be getting bigger, to someplace better for it to keep on growing. Now we're going to attach it to our greenhouse. So flip your greenhouse upside down so that you can just see the back. Take your bag and put it right on top of the square. We want to turn it so that the seed is facing down, because that's going to be the front and we want to be able to see the seed. Go ahead and take your tape if you have some. You can use this kind of colorful tape or clear tape or blue tape or masking tape. It really doesn't matter. And we're going to tape our bag onto the back of our greenhouse. You might need to use a little bit of extra tape to make sure it does not fall down. I'm going to tape it at the top, and I'm also going to tape it on the sides. Just because I really do not want my seed to fall down off of my greenhouse. If that happened, the plant growing inside of it might get damaged. Okay, that looks very safe. So when I turn it back the other way, you can see the front of my greenhouse, my name and the date, and you can see my seed right here on top of my very wet paper towel. Now we're going to hang it in a window. All right, friends, now we are going to do the final step. I have a nice window that gets a lot of sunshine and brightness every day, And I'm going to take my greenhouse and I'm going to hang it right here with some more tape on the window so that my tiny little seed will be able to get lots of sunshine along with the air and water in the bag with it. And in a few days, we're going to see how it grows really big and beautiful. And we're not going to keep it in this bag forever because this is not a good permanent home for it. But after it turns into a seedling, we might be able to take it out and plant it. But until I tell you when, we're going to leave it in here and we're going to see how it grows over time. You can see them next door in Miss Franklin's class. They've already put up their seeds. So we're going to keep on checking in on our seed. You can look at it every day to see how it's growing. Thank you, friends.